The highly anticipated fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk has been canceled after Fury had an eye cut while sparring with his partner, and his father John Fury completely gone crazy. The heat is on, and his father John Fury just dropped the bombshell, revealing the actual reason why Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk got canceled, and it's not the eye cut. Let's dive into the shocking details. Leaked footage from Fury's training camp shows the moment he suffered a nasty cut above his right eye while sparring. Fury's latest statement: "Despite preparing for this fight for so long and being in such great shape, I am completely devastated. We apologize to everyone involved in such a big event, but we will continue to work hard towards a new schedule as soon as our eyes have healed. This includes my own team, my partners and fans at Undercard Fighters, as well as the organizers and my friends in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and I can only apologize to everyone affected." The following post followed on Instagram. "I can't help feeling hurt and struggling, but all I can say is, was Usyk in trouble? I'm in great shape. We will reschedule as soon as possible."
And then build pressure on the fighter. Tyson knows it's a boxing match at the end of the day. Yeah, there's a few more belts on the line, but it's nothing he hasn't seen before. He's a 35-year-old vet of the game.
John Fury, Tyson Fury's father, just spilled the beans about Tyson's training and fears that Oleksandr Usyk will knock him in their upcoming fight. If he's woke up and smelt the coffee, it'll be a Tyson win, and if he hasn't, good luck to the other team. John Fury bluntly puts it. Let's dive into the shocking details.
Take your fucking shorts off, come on, we'll do it in a minute.
John Fury didn't hold back on his concerns about his son's performance. You know, the one against Francis, the guy who made his boxing debut against the Gypsy King. Yep, you heard me correctly. Francis managed to knock Tyson down, but our boy Fury still clinched that victory via split decision points. Now that had everyone talking, and rightfully so. It raised some eyebrows, made us question Tyson's skills, and got us all wondering how he'd fare against the more experienced Oleksandr Usyk. He went on to throw some shade at Tyson's corner during the Francis fight. He wondered aloud about Sugar Hill, Tyson's trainer, and the rest of the gang, comparing them unfavorably to Usyk's crew. The undisputed heavyweight championship of the world is on the line, and John Fury ain't messing around. He wants the corner to make the right calls, no excuses.
And I'm quite sure if Fury's team see this, they'll be pissed off.
According to John Fury, Tyson Fury has enough experience to make his own calls in the ring. He brought up Tyson's knack for adapting and finishing strong in the last 3 rounds against Francis, all while ignoring his corner's instructions, which he called pathetic. Yep, the man has faith in his son's ability to trust his gut and make the right moves. Bob Arum, Tyson Fury's promoter, also chimed in on the whole shebang. He had some thoughts about Tyson's last performance and what it could mean for the big fight with Usyk.
Thing about Usyk, and don't forget it, Ukrainians fight like nobody else in the world. People didn't give them a chance against Russia. So much bigger country, and they knocked the crap, and they're knocking the crap out of Russia.
So, to sum it up, John Fury's got concerns, Tyson's got a point to prove, and Bob Arum's watching closely. The stage is set, folks. Now let's talk visuals. Tyson Fury dropped a picture on social media holding a cigar with Sugar Hill Stewart. The image seemed to say, "We're cool, calm, and collected," but that unlit cigar? It might just be a metaphor for the fire Fury's got burning inside. The excitement for his clash with Usyk is building, and we're all on the edge of our seats. But back to that Francis fight. It did raise questions, no doubt about it. Tyson faced some adversity, got knocked down in the 3rd round, but he bounced back and secured the win with a split decision. Some folks wondered why Tyson even took on Francis, a boxing debutante. It made us wonder if Tyson's heart was still fully in the game. But hey, the man's been grinding in Saudi Arabia, where this upcoming bout will go down. His dedication to preparation is on full display, and he's leaving no stone unturned to give a spectacular performance against Usyk. And speaking of visuals, Tyson Fury shared another one, this time looking noticeably slimmer. Rocking a pale blue tee, he struck a triumphant pose that screamed, "I'm in the best shape of my life." It got people talking about his improved physique, and you can bet he's ready to show it off in the ring. As the days tick down to the big Usyk clash, the million-dollar question remains: can Tyson Fury's performance match his dedication to training and preparation? It's the kind of stuff that keeps us boxing fans up at night, isn't it? Now, John Fury, Tyson's old man, has some strong opinions about this fight. He's confident that his boy is going to wipe the floor with Usyk. He's even putting a number on it, saying it'll be done in around 8 rounds. That's some bold talk right there, but John's got his reasons. He's talking about Tyson's resilience, his skill set, his size, and most importantly, his determination. He's pretty much saying that Usyk's punching power shouldn't be keeping anyone up at night. John Fury believes in his son, and he's not shy about saying it. But you know what's really been grinding John's gears? It's the fact that Tyson Fury doesn't always get the respect he deserves. Yep, even a champ like him faces doubters. John chalks it up to jealousy and lets us in on some juicy details.
What I'm seeing, there's nobody who's been born yet can tackle him. He's the fastest, the biggest, the strongest heavyweight in the world. And as other people can vouch for that top level, you have to take my word.
He talks about Tyson's contributions to the UK, his massive earnings, and the taxes he pays right there at home instead of stashing his cash in some offshore account. It's all about giving back to the nation, and John Fury's bursting with pride over his son's accomplishments. But here's where things get spicy. There's been some drama with former boxer Carl Froch. He decided to take a swipe at Tyson Fury just ahead of this undisputed showdown with Usyk. These two fighters are gearing up to become the heavyweight champs, and the tension is real. Carl Froch, known for his no-filter punditry since hanging up his gloves, started questioning Tyson Fury's credentials. He threw some serious shade talking about Tyson's past victories over Deontay Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko. He basically said, "What's the big deal? Is Tyson Fury really all that?" John Fury wasn't having any of it, and he let loose in an interview with Boxing Social. He called Carl Froch a first-class crap house and accused him of being jealous.
That just tells me what kind of a man Carl Froch is. A friggin' shithouse. He knows better than that. But at the end of the day, they've got to discredit Tyson to make them look better.
Oh boy, the Fury camp does not mess around when it comes to defending their own. John Fury's frustration was crystal clear. He said, "That just tells me what kind of a man Carl Froch is, a friggin' crap house. They've got to discredit Tyson to make them look better. They should not even be commenting on champions of the world. He's a first-class shouse, wants a kick up the butt, and they'll get it off me." And you know what? He's got a point. John Fury believes that pundits like Froch have no business commenting on boxing champions like his son. He thinks these folks are just jealous, and he's not afraid to say it. He went on to explain that critics like Froch should stick to what they know and not poke their noses into champions' business. Once the Furies step out of the boxing world, they won't be has-beens. Nope, they're committed to staying relevant while they're in the game. In a parting shot, John Fury laid it all out there. "You're a bum, Carl Froch, and keep my son's name out your mouth because you ain't good enough to kiss his friggin' butt. Don't keep mentioning these has-beens and nondescripts around me because I don't want to talk about them. They get me vexed, and I want to tear their heads off." And there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. John Fury, always keeping it real and never one to shy away from speaking his mind. It's safe to say that the Fury camp is fired up and ready for whatever comes their way. Now, let's switch gears a bit. Anthony Joshua and Francis are gearing up for a colossal showdown on March 8th in Saudi Arabia. Promoter Frank Warren has been teasing us with the possibility of matching up the winners of these two epic battles. Can you imagine the excitement that would generate in the boxing world? It'd be a match for the history books for sure. Anthony Joshua, a two-time heavyweight world champion, is on a mission to regain his glory. He's had 3 consecutive victories, with his latest triumph coming against Otto Wallen in December. The man's hungry for that 3rd championship, but he's also got his sights set on dominating the UK boxing scene. Now here's where things get interesting. Joshua knows that in a fight, it's not just about the physical attributes, it's also about the mindset. He and Francis may share some physical traits, but it's their mental game that's going to set them apart. It's all about the mental toughness. And Joshua believes it's going to be the deciding factor. On the other side of the ring, we've got Francis, the former UFC heavyweight champion who's making waves in professional boxing. He's shown some serious boxing skills, and we can't forget that he knocked down Tyson Fury during their closely contested bout. The man's got power, and he's got his eyes locked onto Joshua's chin. And here's the kicker. If the stars align and the winners of these two fights do indeed face off, You can bet your bottom dollar that the boxing world will be buzzing like never before. Promoter Frank Warren is all in on this idea, and he's not the only one. It's a narrative that's got everyone talking, and the anticipation is reaching a fever pitch. So there you have it, folks. The world of boxing is buzzing, and there's no shortage of drama, opinions, and juicy matchups to look forward to. From Tyson Fury's upcoming clash with Usyk to the potential showdown between the winners of these epic battles, it's all happening in the squared circle. Stay tuned. Until next time, peace out.